A quick note before we start. This is an AI-generated video from PowerV, narrated by an AI voice, not a doctor. It is for information and inspiration, not medical advice. PowerV is a cosmetic, not a medicine. Right, with that out of the way, welcome to This Explainer. I'm Maya, your AI host, and today we're tackling a skincare struggle I know so many of us face, finding real, lasting hydration for sensitive skin. If your skin always feels incredibly thirsty no matter what you slather on it, well, you're in exactly the right place.
Because we're focusing entirely on cosmetic barrier support today, not medicine. We are going to explore how to give sensitive skin that daily comfort it desperately needs. We're pulling from some truly fascinating source material here, folks. We really want to understand the actual mechanics of why our hydration fails us, and more importantly, how to fix it from the ground up.
Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever carefully applied a gorgeous hydrating serum, felt that amazing initial slip and comfort, only to have your face feel tight, dry, and kind of papery just an hour later? Ugh, it's incredibly frustrating, right? Especially when you've got sensitive skin that desperately needs relief. You're putting in all the effort, but the comfort just doesn't stick around. It's honestly like your skin just drank a massive glass of water and immediately forgot about it. The source material actually explains this using a brilliant analogy, the leaky bucket effect. See, drawing water into your skin using humectants, things like hyaluronic acid or glycerin, well, that's really only half the job. If your skin's protective outer barrier is compromised, which is super common with sensitive skin, all that wonderful moisture you just added, it just leaks right back out. It literally evaporates into the air around you, leaving your skin thirsty all over again. I mean, you wouldn't try to fill a bucket that has a giant hole in the bottom, right? Actually, scratch that. That is exactly what we do when we use hydrators without proper barrier support. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is seeing these two approaches side by side. When we look at a humectants-only approach, the problem becomes crystal clear. You're just adding water, getting this fleeting moment of relief before it vanishes. It's a total short-term fix. But a barrier support approach, that does something absolutely crucial. It adds water and puts a lid on it. It actually holds onto that moisture and seals in the comfort. So true, lasting hydration for dry, sensitive skin lives entirely in barrier support, not just endlessly throwing water at the problem. And look, when you have reactive skin, how you go about supporting that barrier matters immensely. There are essential rules you absolutely have to follow, so you aren't accidentally irritating your skin while trying to fix it. First up, your hydrating serum must be exceptionally gentle. That means zero fragrance. I know it smells nice, but fragrance is a massive trigger for redness and stinging. It also needs to be non-comedogenic, so it won't clog your pores with heavy fillers. And finally, no harsh acids or traditional retinol. Those are built to strip the skin down, and you can't rebuild a barrier while you're simultaneously tearing it away. Which brings us to the PowerV solution: defend, renew, and seal. Let's move to and see how this builds. This specific ingredient-level strategy is designed to stop that endless cycle of applying product after product. Because let's be real, managing a 10-step skincare routine feels like a part-time job, and it often damages your barrier in the process. Instead, this builds into a single, complete system. First, the skin defends against stress with astaxanthin. Second, it renews its appearance using clinically studied plant stem cells. And finally, it seals in that hard-earned hydration using ceramides, beta-glucan, and squalane. These 3 steps do all the heavy lifting for you. Let's break those down, starting with step 1, defend. It's powered by astaxanthin. This is actually a deep, vibrant red antioxidant derived from microalgae, and it's incredible. It acts as your skin's daily defense layer. Think of it like a microscopic shield, intercepting the environmental stress we literally face every single day. And that is the exact kind of stress that drives visible aging, dullness, and ultimately that dreaded barrier breakdown. So by stopping the damage before it even starts, you're finally giving your skin a fighting chance. Okay, step 2 is renew. The source data points to 2 patented plant stem cells here, Phytocell Tech Argan and Moss Cell Tech No. 1. One of these is derived from moss, which is just mind-blowing when you think about how incredibly resilient moss is in nature. These function as a remarkably gentle alternative to traditional retinol. They support the look of firmness, density, and that youthful bounce we all want, but without any of the burning, redness, or peeling you usually get from anti-aging actives. No pain, all gain. So the crucial point is step 3, seal. This is where we finally fix that leaky bucket. By using a really precise blend of ceramides, beta-glucan, and squalane, the skin's barrier is replenished with the exact lipids it naturally recognizes. These barrier-supporting ingredients lock in the moisture, so your hydration actually lasts all day. And miraculously,
They do it while feeling incredibly lightweight, never heavy, never greasy. It's hydration that stays put without suffocating your face. Next up, we have clinical proof for sensitive skin. Because if you have sensitive skin, you know that marketing promises just aren't enough. You need hard proof before anything touches your face. To ensure this gentleness wasn't just talk, an independent human primary irritation patch test was conducted. This wasn't some tiny trial. It involved 52 individuals. And here is the absolutely critical takeaway from the source material. Every single one of those 52 people had self-described sensitive skin, the ultimate test audience. And this brilliantly illustrates the result, a flawless 100%. Across all 52 sensitive skin subjects, there was 100% zero irritation, no redness, no itching, literally no adverse events whatsoever. This flawless result was officially signed off by a dermatologist. It proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that you absolutely do not have to sacrifice your skin's comfort to get a highly effective anti-aging serum. You really can have both. As Rasu, the founder of PowerV, noted, strength does not have to mean stripping your skin down. That is such a vital, empathetic message for anyone who has basically gone to war with their face, trying to fix it with harsher and harsher products. You just don't have to punish your skin to see results. Effective, visible anti-aging support and soothing barrier repair can coexist beautifully. So as we wrap up our exploration of the source material, I want you to consider your own daily routine. Are you endlessly filling a leaky bucket, or are you actually repairing the barrier? Understanding your skin as a whole connected system is where real, lasting progress begins. Once you stop the endless cycle of barrier damage, your skin can finally start to thrive. To take that very first step toward lasting comfort, you can take a free, personalized AI skin analysis right now. Just head over to powervskin.com. That is power, the letter V, skin.com. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and here's to reclaiming your skin's health. After all, if your skin is no longer spending all of its energy just trying to repair a broken barrier, imagine what else it could finally achieve.